Good morning. Always fantastic to speak to Stewart Collins, who is the festival director at the Petworth Festival, which is underway now. Is this a normal year? Are we pretty much back to where we were?
Hi, Phil. Yes, the answer is yes. We're very much back on target. 2019 was an unbelievable year, as I don't think I need to tell you or anybody
You
in on
seem to
this
have a better
conversation.
memory, doesn't it?
Yes, 21, 22 were not great years. But no, I think our ticket sales are looking really good. We've got really quite a lot of sold out events, which we would already used to have had. There is still scope for things improving, but in that you set targets and that we look likely to hit that target, that has to be a good thing. So yeah, I mean, yes, I think almost all of the real countercurrents that we've had in the last few years have gone. There's still a few issues. People do like to watch Netflix. They still too much. They haven't quite fully come back to the most, the wonderful experience that is live.
That's
But
still a competitor, isn't it, then? Sitting at,
yes. Well,
sadly.
there's always been tons of competition for people's leisure time. Let's face it.
Yeah.
I've always worked in the world of live entertainment. To me, that magic, that energy, is something completely special, and you could only get it if you've got the performer up on stage in front
Yeah.
of you. But I watch television, I watch Netflix. Everybody does. Yeah.
But there's just an element where you have to particularly remind people of the huge pleasures of actual, proper, real, live before your eyes entertainment.
Absolutely dead right, and I think the beauty of the festival is that there's such a range of it. So we look at the festival as a sort of literal and metaphorical journey, if you like.
Mm.
That obviously literal in that you can travel between 12 different venues across 15 miles in West Sussex around us in Petworth. We have events in Coldwharf, and we have events at the Rother College in Midhurst, and we make sure we try and cover our area. But it's also a journey in the sense that there's all different types of art forms. There's all different types of music. There's theatre, there's comedy, family entertainment. We really hope that people will go to a whole variety of things because they're good. We really feel that if you like that thing at the festival, there's no reason why you won't like
Yeah.
that one, because they are good.
Definitely. And there's still, for some people, that preconception that Petworth is largely classical. But the point is, it goes so much further, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's an interesting question, that one. It's difficult to move people's perceptions on, as I'm sure. So you know, certainly the festival is still firmly rooted in the festival that it was. It's over 40 years old. It was started as a classical festival, and roughly half our events are absolutely in that mould. But that also means half our events aren't in that mould. So for every Janaba Canamason, Jack Liebeck, Tenebrae,
Mm.
all of the wonderful classical artists. We've got Shack Attack. We've got an incredible show all about the music of Stevie Wonder. We've got celebrating Joni Mitchell. It's very broad. Clive Anderson. That's not classical music. That's different types of entertainment, and that's what we're doing. Yes.
Yeah. And in these days when there are so many things that drag us down, cost of living, etc., the hangovers from the pandemic, the festivals like this are just all the more important, aren't they?
Yes. One of the interesting things is, in previous conversations, we've talked about the impact of the cost of living. One thing that we know as in our business is that actually people keep going to live performance longer than you would expect, or they consider the importance of it greater than you would imagine. Because you'd have thought that it would be one of the first things to cut, because
Yeah.
who needs live entertainment? Well, maybe it turns out that you do need live entertainment.
How would you explain that? Is that we just do need a lift, don't we?
We do, and I see it year after year. I sit in our venues, and the reward of my job is at the end of an event, whatever event that may be, and just hearing the buzz, seeing people talking about it, people coming up to me, and one of the other funny things is that however many festivals I've done, and I've done quite a few, and I'm very proud of them, but pretty much at the end of every one, people come up to me and say, That was the best ever. Now, I would never say that wasn't true, but what I think they're saying is I've just been to live performance, and have realised how brilliant it is again, but I'd forgotten. That's my interpretation of that.
Oh, sounds the right interpretation. And this is number how many for you at Petworth?
Well, this is my 13th Petworth Festival. Yes, I'm also doing the literary festival, and
Yeah.
our 13th of those comes up this autumn. But no, so no, I've been around the patch for a while now. Yes.
Fantastic. Well, it looks a brilliant programme. Congratulations and all good wishes for all that you're bringing to Petworth. Thank you.
Thanks, Phil.